Good morning all. Welcome to Orville's Everything Outdoors and Homesteading. Today we got to build a deer blind and it's getting down to crunch time. We don't have a lot of time left. So I had an idea when I woke up this morning. It hit me, and so we're going to turn this trailer. It's an old trailer, it's rough shape. I'll flip the camera around and show it to you. Here it is. It's wooden pole. No suspension. I mean, it's rough. I use it now and then for wood and stuff, but I think its purpose as of right now is turn it into a deer blind, because there's a lot of us that hunt. My wife is really getting into it. My youngest son just passed his hunter safety course. He's excited for this year, so we're gonna get it done. So we got the floor all in, little minor adjustments, but warped boards and all. And wife is discarding an unnecessary piece. And we can keep going up now. It's going good. We're getting there. We'll have 3 walls all boarded up. I'm just gonna have to precision trim it a little bit with the chainsaw to get it the way I want, and then work on the wall on the end that we need a door for. I have to build a door. Don't matter. Even the wife likes to help. She'll be sitting in this one quite a bit.
With my bare feet.
Yep. Notice we have all the proper safety equipment.
It's important to follow protocol.
Yep.
Steel-toed shoes, hard hat.
Yep. She's just got steel toes and a hard hat.
Pretty much. There.
Good job. So we're gonna fire up the precision saw and we're gonna cut off these scrap ends and leave approximately an inch. Actually, no, the inch is already there. And just cut it down just to get rid of those pieces. Cut. Now we take the precision saw and cut off these scraps that are left over. Just gonna go even with the wall. Try not to screw it up too much. So today we're back to the shooting shack to put up in the food plot. It's been almost about 3 weeks since I've been to it because we've been chopping corn and stuff and I didn't have time to get back to work on it. So I figured I'd show you what I'm doing today. Yeah, I got the bottom headboard. Rafters I did the last time. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. I was in a hurry and by myself, so I don't know if I filmed that. But anyway, I got the top board on the other side all trimmed down for pitch. But this thing is rough. It's old lumber. It's been stored outside. It was on the verge of its deathbed. It was really wet, and see how much it dried after we put it together. Big gaps. So gonna end up having to insulate it or the wind's gonna blow right through. It gets cold around here. So that's where I'm at now. And got a lot more to do. I'll keep you posted. So I'm gonna build the door. Need the door 68 inches high. So stacked them up, marked them on the top, took my precision saw and I chopped them out. And I can build the door on the ground, I think. It should work just fine. Long grass might get us in trouble. That looks pretty square. So, tape measure. Put it here. 27 5/8. 27 3/4. We can tighten that up. So I think that'll work. Just find some wood to tie it together with. Like. Let's see. Sure. Something like that. And then it's the right size. Yep. There's another one I don't have to cut. Probably not. 5.5. This should work. That we can just nail together and we got a door. We'll call it good. Huh. Notice I said everything was way off. fix that. Closer. One more time. I might have to just trim a little bit with the chainsaw. And I think we'll have it.
You want to explain what you're doing for your viewers?
Custom fitting.
Nice.
Oh yeah. But it's, I got it as close as I could without cutting. But now on this rough edge, I can trim some off and make it work. So it's starting to rain, but I got the door trimmed out, cut out. Just need hinges. Like I said, it's rough. It's just a place to hide, maybe keep warm while you're waiting for a deer to come in. But that's it so far. And who says you can't have nice things on a budget? Personally signed. Okay, so now from the inside out, I put some door bumpers. Everything's getting pretty well hitched on. That way when I mount the door, it's got the lip to seal up on both sides. And up top and at the bottom. About the only thing I think I gotta buy is a set of hinges. And I gotta cut some boards to put on the roof and then find some old roofing steel. And then it'll be cut out a piece of board and put a fiberglass window on it. And oh look, there's a deer right there. This is going to go up in that back food plot. Didn't hunt tonight because I knew it was going to rain. And I had to do this. And I don't like the chances. They're not as great now as they used to be. But not getting a lot of blood. And end up losing the deer. So when it's like that, I do other stuff I gotta do. Like build this for youth and rifle a little bit of ball. But it's like a decent deer. Oh, I better get back to work. So I'm still building this. Beating on it with a hammer. These deer are coming closer. I just don't get it. Good morning again, everyone. Yet another day of working on the little shooting shack. We got to get it done today because next weekend is the youth hunting weekend. And my son took his safety course, got his license, and he's excited to hunt. So I'll show you what we're doing today. So I got a bunch of boards lined up, pretty even on the end. I know I want 74-inch boards for the top. So I got it marked there, marked down on the end. I'm just gonna take the chainsaw and cut down through. Throw them up there, nail them down. Okay guys, cut the roof boards. Roof is on. I need one more board for that end. And I'll just cut the little overhangs off that I used to nail it to, and then we'll be ready for steel. I'll find some steel and cut it to length. So we're putting the tin on the roof. I found 3 pieces, which is exactly what I need. The exact length used, and a piece of whatever you call it to go on the end, because the pieces weren't quite long enough, but with that piece it will work. I just took all the holes that were in the tin and I put new screws in them so it won't leak. And I got 2 more pieces to put on, and I'll be ready to work on the door and a window, and it'll be ready to park, ready to hunt out of next weekend. Okay, roof is on. It turned out pretty good. It's a lot of screws, but I filled every hole with a screw with a washer on it. Rubber washer seal. It should work just fine. Just gotta take the chainsaw, cut these off that are overhanging. There's not much. And doors and windows. And then it goes up there. And we'll see if Jake can get his first deer next weekend. Okay, everybody, this is the next day. Me and my son just put the door on. A couple screws in an odd piece of board so you can get your fingers behind it to pull it open. No big deal. A little latch for when you're not there. Keep it from coming open. And then you gotta put a step. But you come up in and go a little latch to keep it closed while you're in it. It won't blow open. Now we just gotta do some windows. And then it'll be ready to move up into the food plot. Okay guys, the shack is done. At least to the usable point. Got the door on. I got a piece of wood to open it. Latch to latch it. Could use a step on the back, but that's besides the point. I got 2 windows, a shelf that goes all the way across. You can lay your gun on, lay your sandwich, your coffee, whatever onto that. Roof is all on, and we're gonna try to move it, and you'll get to see that episode. Here we go, all hitched up and ready to go up back. See you when we get there. Okay guys, we got it up here. It's all set up, pretty sturdy. Threw out some outriggers on it, screwed it down to keep the wiggling and squeaking away, because it's nothing fancy. And there's old killer for next weekend. And flip it around and you'll be able to see outside. That's the food plot. I shot a deer there this year with a bow from over the other side. My wife shot a doe here with muzzleloader last year. And a little tent. This is a big improvement over that, even though it is rough. It's probably the roughest thing I've ever built. But I don't have a penny into it. All the stuff I got repurposed to reuse it here for whatever I needed, and this is what it was. And I think it's going to work out just fine. So that's how it is. It's all here. It is ready to roll. Hopefully the next video you see will be old killer over here. tagging his first deer. So we'll catch you on the next one.